Should I even be sharing this? I don't know. Everybody's advice on YouTube is, yeah, go get your own authority. Jump in. You got to see the other side of it too. You just have to. And something like this could bury you. So you got to decide if it's worth it. There's a reason that carrier keeps their percentage. This is stuff they deal with every day, right? So maybe it's best left that way. Hey guys, this is not going to be today your typical DIY video where I sit there and talk nice to people and help people. This is maybe going to help somebody, but in a different way. Kind of this crappy situation, so I can't promise I won't drop some foul language here. If that bothers you, click away now, because I don't want to hear about it in the comments later. This is serious business, right? You want to be a big boy. You want to get your own authority. Everybody's telling you to get your own authority because of the money. Stop letting that carrier keep 20%, 15% of your money. There's something that comes along with that you're going to see today, and you better take it serious. You better. So, sorry if I seem a little agitated or upset. Hey, click away now if that bugs you. Now, what I'm talking about is I get maybe 50 emails a week about people wanting to get their own authority, getting their own authority. Hey, I want to jump right in, add 4 or 5 trucks, and the only freaking thing I hear them talk about is they sit there and adding up all the money they're going to make, right? And I'm sitting here telling you there's more to it than that. And if you have your own authority, you know that. But then I hear too from people like, I have my own authority, I've had it for years. All these things you're saying, you know, it's not really a problem. I haven't had any problems. Well, you don't have problems until you have problems. And I'm going to show you a problem today that is freaking real. And you tell me if you want your name all over this, right? Tell me how you'd feel about this. You get a phone call in the middle of the night one night, or some pictures texted to you, and this is what they are. One of your trucks tore to hell. Now, we're not going to go into what happened. Everybody, oh, don't worry, insurance is going to pay you out. You know, get better drivers, and assuming a whole bunch of crap. I'm not even going to say what happened because it doesn't matter. What we're going to talk about is the situation. So, the driver's okay, you know, that's all you need to know. And yeah, this happened. Now, the dangerous part is about what you think you know, right? You think you know everything what you know until you find out, oh shit, otherwise, right? Now, you're probably thinking, oh, you know, insurance will pay you out, everything will be all right, you get another one. No, not that simple. Let me tell you about all that, right? So, yeah, insurance will pay out on this. This truck is totaled, by the way. The frame is twisted. Whatever. Let me tell you about all the expenses that aren't covered by insurance, or you might have to deal with until insurance maybe does their job, right? Let me tell you about a tow bill. You got, you know, you want to play with the big boys, jump in, own authority. Hey, I don't mind answering your questions and help you out, but you better think about this as a real freaking possibility, right? What would you do if somebody hit you with a $10,000 tow bill in the middle of the night? Right? Insurance might eventually pay it. They don't pay it on the spot. I'll tell you what. You say, oh, I'll wait for insurance to pay. Guess what? $200 a day storage fee to keep your truck here. That bill's going to get higher and higher. You're going to probably pay a part of it because there's limits on towing. Let me tell you about insurance, right? There's limits, there's exclusions, and there's this shit that insurance don't cover. You got limits on your towing. What if there was a bunch of other vehicles involved? You're going to hit that limit real quick. Let me tell you about environmental fees. When your fuel tank ruptures, right? Environmental fees. You got coverage on that when your insurance. There's limits on that. You spill 200 gallons of diesel, 10 gallons of antifreeze. Guess what? They don't let that slide. You got to get in there and you got to recover all that. That means hiring an excavator, and they got to go down and take soil samples until that fluid is recovered, and they don't detect any more in the soil. Insurance pays for a good bit of that. Read your policy. Do you know how much environmental fees your policy covers? Do you know how much towing your policy covers? Now, this truck is totaled, which is probably the best scenario here. Because if this truck was fixable, it might take, in our current situation, 6 months to get the parts to fix this truck. I talk to people all the time. Their truck is down for 4 months for one stupid part. You know how many parts this truck needs? You know, if it wasn't totaled? So, you're sitting there, yeah, insurance is going to pay to fix it. You might have payments. You got other responsibilities, bills, insurance. trailer payment maybe. All these people on YouTube are so quick to tell you now, stop giving your carrier 10%, 15%, 20%. Guess what, buddy? That percentage covers something like this. Because driver can walk away from this, go get another job. This happens to you with your authority. Your name is on this, brother, and you're stuck with it for years on your safety record, on your insurance rating. Oh, let me tell you what else insurance may or may not cover. Lawyers. You're gonna have, if you hit somebody, something happens, lawyer's gonna crawl up your ass so fast, and it may or may not be something your insurance. Well, let me put it this way. Picture this scenario. You're tooling down the road in the middle of the night, and a freaking drunk driver blows a stop sign, and you have to do whatever you have to do to either minimize hitting him, not hit him, or you don't want to kill somebody. Doesn't matter if it was his fault. So you had a drunk driver do this to you, no fault of your own. Guess what? That drunk driver is gonna sue your ass, right? How do you feel about that? So why the hell am I telling you this stuff? Because I want you to freaking think past the money. And it's not everybody. And the reason I'm doing this, like I said, this video is not for everybody. But I get 50 emails a week. People wanting me to help them and give them advice on how to do this. And without exception, I've maybe talked to 1 or 2 people that have thought past the freaking dollar bills that are going to come in. And you need to know this. You need to know this. This is, you are responsible for this. I don't care if you were driving. Your name is on that truck. Your numbers are on that truck. Your name is all over this accident. And I'm not blaming the driver. Like I said, Nadia didn't even tell you what happened. For all you know, the scenario I told you was true. It doesn't really matter. Look at this truck. The frame is twisted. Like, he's lucky to be alive. He is alive. He was mostly unhurt. This truck is finorked. And, oh, by the way, a few videos ago I told you to raise your insurance coverage. Did you raise your insurance coverage? Because there's no replacing this truck. I bought it for like $37,000, and right now this truck is probably $70,000 to $80,000. So if this happens, they total it, you're gonna get about $35,000. Can't replace it. So then what? You know, you wanted to make all this money. I hope you're thinking about these problems. Ripped the batteries right out of it. Fuel tank's ruptured. This frame is just twisted up. Let's go look at the trailer. Let's go see what happened to the trailer and talk about, you know, what happens when you wreck a trailer. So yeah, here's the trailer. 2014 reefer trailer. Let's see here. Everybody knows about the problem getting trailers right now. By the pictures I got when the accident happened, this didn't look quite as bad. Looked like just the skin. I could see that this rail was split. We can fix that. We didn't get any cross members here. But here's the problem. These 2 uprights are pushed in. It means this whole wall's got to come apart. Get new uprights. New skin. It's pushed through the inside of the trailer. The inside wall is pushed in. So we're looking at, I was hoping to, you know, judging by the pictures I got sent to me, that I was just going to fix this and not turn it into insurance. But this is, you're probably looking at least $10,000 of damage here for that little hole. It's significant. And lucky the trailer wasn't totaled. It was empty. If it was loaded and this happened, the trailer probably would have blew the walls out. This trailer would have been totaled. How are you going to replace a totaled trailer in this market? Right? I bought this trailer in 2017 for $38,000. This trailer probably now would go for $60,000, $50,000. And it's well used. If you could find one. So, you know, we're going to fix it. It might be down for a while. Lower rails, not easy to come by right now, to be perfectly honest with you. And hopefully we can get the skins for it. I am going to take and tape it up here. I got some trailer tape and cover these holes so that on the way home I got to take this thing home. The wall doesn't fill up with moisture. That's another thing. This is the second time in 2 months I've had to go halfway across the country bobtail to pick up one of my trailers and bring it back. And, you know, first time was 3,000 miles round trip, and this time will be 800 miles round trip. But that happens. It's responsibility, and you know, you can't in good faith load a trailer like this. It needs to be safety inspected. So you're putting on all them miles empty. You know, it's part of what you got to do. You have enormous responsibilities should you choose to take this on. And I am not making this video to whine and complain and say, oh shit, look what happened to me, poor me. No. It's to say, like, I'm obviously not getting through when people ask these questions. So I don't know, maybe got to see firsthand, like it really happens. You see wrecks on the side of the road every day. Driving down the road, you see wrecks. Like, but you always think it never happened to me. Or put two and two together, like, okay, you know, as a company driver, if I have that wreck, yeah, I'm screwed, I'm in a lot of trouble. If I'm the authority holder and I have that wreck, what are all the things that come with it? Like, there's probably things that haven't even come up yet that I will deal with on this, but this is not to complain, it's to, gosh damn it, get it through your head. The responsibilities that you have, it could follow you your entire damn life. And it could be for something somebody else did. Not telling you don't do it. Telling you to do it right. Be prepared. Don't be a fly-by-nighter. Be responsible. Do the right things. Something like this does happen to you. Hey, you got that to fall back on. Like, you dotted your I's and crossed your T's. So, anyway, sorry this got a little long. Sorry for the language. But be smart.